Wow. Truly, guys, thank you so much. So as of recently, my Spurs video, my San Antonio Spurs rebuild video, I did just hit 1,100 views on it. So I got to give massive thanks to everyone that showed love on the video, that went ahead and liked it, that went ahead and commented on it. Even though I got a lot of hate on it because a lot of people didn't understand what I was trying to get at when I meant realistic, I still got a lot of comments on it. It boosted the algorithm up. I ended up with, like I said, 1,100 views for right now. So thank you guys so much for all of that. And so because of that, we are going to go ahead and try to do the infamous 82-0 challenge. So with all that being said, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another video as of today. This is going to be the 82-0 rebuild challenge, just because of the fact that you guys did show so much love on the San Antonio Spurs video. I wanted to do something fun, wanted to do a little celebratory video, so I'm really excited to get into it. I'm doing the 82-0 challenge with a team that 2K absolutely loves, which is the New Orleans Pelicans. So, now, I do want to go ahead and make this extremely clear. Extremely clear. None of this is going to be realistic at all. Like, not even a little bit, not even a touch of it. Like, none of it is going to be realistic in any stretch of the imagination. So, I did want to make that just very clear. First things first. For the mere fact that I got a lot of hate on the San Antonio Spurs video, especially when it came to, like, everybody had commented, you know, oh, I don't want, or not, I don't want, I'm drawing a blank, when they're like, oh, the rebuilds aren't realistic, we need something else, you know. I actually got one of my favorite comments today. I know this isn't a PG channel, so I'm not going to worry about it, but someone had commented, and they had said, this is fucking stupid, do you even watch basketball? And I just thought that was one of the funniest things ever. I truly did. I mean, I know basketball. I know basketball extremely well, and I just thought it was really funny. So, we are going to go ahead and try to make a trade for one of the top 5 picks, and I really don't care which one, just because I know we're going to get a stud in any of the first 5 picks. I'm really happy with pretty much everyone that's going to go probably top 5. So I'm just trying to find the best deal to be able to do. I liked the Raptors one that I saw a little bit ago. The Raptors one for pick 4 was honestly not bad. Malachi Flynn and pick 4 for Brandon Ingram and pick 10 isn't bad. I know realistically we normally wouldn't get rid of a guy like Brandon Ingram, but we would. But that's pretty much the only way that we're going to be able to get pick 4, unless I can try to do it without Brandon Ingram, but I just don't think that it's going to work. Yeah, because Lonzo Ball is expired. So let's see who all we have signed. So we have Kira Lewis Jr. That's probably not going to work. Actually, how much is Malachi Flynn making? Oh, he's actually on a really good contract. So maybe we could do Kira Lewis. I doubt they'd want to do that. And then we could give you maybe Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Maybe we could give you... We could definitely give you Bledsoe. All right, cool. So we didn't even have to give up... didn't have to give up Lonzo. We didn't have to give up Brandon Ingram. We didn't have to give up Zion. So Jalen Green goes 1. I'll just send him to the pick. Let's take a look at the draft summary. So Green, Kuminga, and Barnes have went. So Suggs is still here, and CADE Cunningham is still here. Wow, CADE Cunningham and Zion are going to be on the same team. We'd absolutely love to see that. I'm definitely not even going to think twice about it. I think our next pick is like late. Yeah, it's in the 2nd round, so it really doesn't even matter. I'm going to send him to the end here. So that's a really good way to start out the video. Obviously, CADE Cunningham and Zion, you really can't go wrong with that. So, qualifying offers, we do have Lonzo Ball's qualifying and Josh Hart's qualifying. We're going to try to bring them back both on the qualifying offer. Or maybe not Josh Hart. Maybe we'll let Josh Hart walk. I do want to give Lonzo, if you guys know the glitch in 2K, you can sign someone for a max contract and they will accept it on the qualifying offer. So I am going to go ahead and do that. So there it is, the qualifying offer. So we have about $40 million in cap room. Now, what I should have done is in the moratorium, I should have tried to trade for, or tried to sign like a stud. I didn't really think about that, but we might be able to make something work. So let's try. We could do Kyle Lowry or Serge Ibaka. I feel like let's do Serge Ibaka. Let's try to get Serge Ibaka here. Honestly, let's try to do both. Let's try to do both. So Serge Ibaka signs, and Kyle Lowry goes back to the Raptors, which I'm fine with. I don't really care too much about it. I just wanted to be able to sign them because of the fact that I was going to try to trade them for like a much better player. So we see a lot of green here. Brandon Ingram is still here. Lonzo Ball is still here, and Lonzo's getting a lot better too. Serge Ibaka goes down 1. Jackson Hayes goes up 2. We have Cade Cunningham here. Malachi Flynn, Josh Hart, and Wesley Iwundu. So, I'm like I said, I'm really happy with where we're at for now, but we still have a lot of moves to make, especially if we're trying to go 82-0. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on, and I think the only players that are really going to stay are going to be Cade Cunningham and Zion are going to be the only 2 that are truly going to stay. Everyone else is pretty much going to get traded, so I guess we'll send Lonzo to potential camp as well. We're just going to advance to the next season. So, we're not going to be good by any stretch of the imagination, but I do want to see what we can get for Brandon Ingram. I really want just a young, very good player. We could get a Ben Simmons who goes up to like a 92 overall at small forward or something crazy like that. Chris Middleton regresses very quickly, so I don't want to get that. Colin Sexton would be interesting, but not really what I'm looking for. Paul George, he regresses fast. I really wanted a much younger player, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Maybe we could go Karl Anthony Towns. He obviously puts up really good numbers. Or we could just go straight up with Simmons, so that way we don't have to give up a pick. I think that's what we'll do for now. It does make us a little bit better as well, just because now we can go, well, Lonzo's going to get traded. Serge Ibaka is going to get traded. Jackson Hayes is probably going to get traded if I can. Yeah, a lot of these guys are going to get traded, so... Oh, I discarded the changes. Okay. So now we got to kind of figure out what we're going to do with the rotation when it comes to... Like, if we were to keep this team, which I don't think we will, but if we were to keep this team, like, I don't really know how well it would work. So he goes up to a 90. So we could look to see what all he would bring in. Maybe he would bring in a super young piece, which would be kind of nice. So, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to look around, kind of see what all I can get, and I'm just going to let you guys know. So I think this is going to be the next trade that we do. I know that we're giving up Lonzo Ball, but realistically, we just got Cade Cunningham. He's going to pretty much be our point guard of the future. He could move to 2 guard if he wants to, but not necessarily something that we would have to have. So now if we take a look at the roster, we have pretty much... I'm going to change Jamal Murray to the 2 just because that's pretty much where he's going to be playing. We'll confirm those changes, and we'll go... So we're going to have Cade Cunningham at the 1, Jamal Murray at the 2, Simmons at the 3, Zion at the 4, and then Zeke Naji for now. I think I have a center in mind that I want to bring in. He progresses extremely well in this game, and then we can kind of just build up the bench from there. So let's go out and see what the Heat want for Precious, because obviously Precious he puts up ridiculous numbers in this game. I'm not giving up Cade Cunningham for Precious. You are out of your mind. You can keep Otto Porter. We will give you Jackson Hayes. Okay, they would acquire two more million. So let's go. We'll take whoever this guy is. Wait, what did that say? We like what we have. Okay. We'll give you Malachi Flynn. So let's take Jackson Hayes out. Can we do it like this? No. And then we'll give you Wes Iwundu. You don't want Wes Iwundu? I mean, can't say I blame you there. I wouldn't want him either. Iman Shumpert? No. What about... I'll give you future firsts. We have a lot of first-round picks already. So we'll give you 2026. We will give you 2025 because we won't even be using these picks. So, and I think Precious would be a very key piece to this team, just for the mere fact that he does progress so well. So, was it a lot to give up? Probably. But, I mean, look at this starting five. We have Zeke Naji, who does turn into a pretty decent backup center. So he's probably going to stay here for the entirety of the video as well. So now we realistically just have to build up our bench a little bit and kind of go from there. I may look to trade Simmons. Maybe I'll keep him this year, trade him next year. That might not be a terrible idea. So I'm just going to try to make some little tiny trades here, and I'll let you guys know what I come up with. Alright, so the next trade that I'm going to do is going to be this package right here of Jackson Hayes, Josh Hart, and Damari Carroll. I do think that realistically, like, we do need to get a little bit younger, and we do need to be able to clear up some salary. So I think that by doing this, we would be able to get a pretty decent return here. We would have Deni Avdija, who could get better over this next year, and then after that we could trade him away, and same with Isaiah Jackson. So pretty much we're just going to be building up those assets, and we are going to be trading them again next year. So it's not like, you know, I'm trading these guys to like keep them on the team or anything. It's just for right now. That's kind of what I'm wanting to do. So we have Denny, we have Zeke Naji now, and we have Isaiah Jackson. I would like a backup point guard, and then other than that, we'll be good to go. We could run like maybe some of these guys, but not really what I'm looking for. So I'm going to try to come up with some trades, and I'll be back. So to be completely honest, I couldn't find anything that I really like. So we're just going to run an 8-man rotation, make these players really solid, really good. We already have 3 90s on the squad. CADE Cunningham, as we all know, develops into an absolute monster in this game, and so does Precious. So between the two, we should have a total of 5 90s. Do I keep Simmons? I don't know. And the thing about Zion, he's got this year, he's got a team option the year after that, but then we might have to try to look to trade him for the mere fact that I don't know if we're going to be, I mean, we'll have bird rights on him, so we could probably go over the salary cap to repay him, but I just don't know. So this is pretty much how we're going to run it. I don't expect us to be, you know, that, oh, I forgot to turn off injuries. So, I will change that, and I'll be right back. So the season has wrapped, and we were actually extremely good. I thought that we would be good, but I just didn't think we would be 1 in the conference, 1 in the power rankings first year. Just not really what I foresaw. We do have Trae Young as MVP. CADE Cunningham, our boy, Rookie of the Year, with really, really good numbers. So you can't argue with that. 6th Man of the Year, Spencer Dinwiddie. Jonathan Isaac wins Defensive Player of the Year. Nicholas Claxton, Most Improved. There was a trade offer for us to get him, and he did put up solid numbers, but I'm not really too mad about it. So that was our team. We were 59-23. Obviously, it's not perfect. We have a long way to go, but I feel like this is a really good start. So, Executive of the Year goes to our guy as well. So you love to see that. Did we have anyone on any All-NBA teams? I doubt it. Ben Simmons was there, so that's always nice. Defensive teams, nothing. And then rookie teams, of course, CADE's going to be on there. And I think that's it. So, honestly, it's cool that we were the 1 seed, but I really don't care about this. We're pretty much just going for a record, so I'm just going to send through the entire playoffs. And we almost lost in the conference finals. Zion is your finals MVP. So, this is where things get a little bit interesting. I do want to go here, make sure everything's rejected, make sure nothing, you know, gets screwed up at all. So, do we have any picks this year? So we have 28 and 30. I don't really want those. So, what can we do for picks 28 and 30? Can we get, like, honestly, I'll take whatever. Whatever the best value is here. So there's no 2 first-round picks. So we'll just take... By the time 2025 hits, yeah, we'll take these 2 Nets picks. For the staff signing, let's see. I guess we'll sign Ryan Johnson here. We will sign for the head scout. We do want a good scout here. We'll go that. And then for the trainer, I am going to fire the one that we had because this one gives us A potential. So 3 A training. So it gives us 3 untapped potentials, which is huge, especially for such a young team like this. Now this is interesting. Now let's go to the draft day here. And we'll stop it. So these are the players that we have signed. Obviously, we have Ben Simmons, Jamal Murray, CADE Cunningham, and Isaiah Jackson. So Isaiah Jackson did get a little bit better. Is there anything that like better overall wise that we can get? Because this offseason is huge. This upcoming offseason is absolutely massive for the mere fact that there's so many good players that are coming up. So we can sign those really good players, trade them for really young studs, and we're going to be set. So that's kind of what I'm looking to do. So I kind of want to salary dump on some of these guys or get another really young player that's going to be a stud. Moses Moody, I love drafting him because he does turn into a pretty decent player, but not really what I'm looking for. We could take 2 firsts. I think we might as well just take the 2 firsts. Yeah. That's just 1 2.5 star pick. Yeah, we'll do this. That's cool. So the Brooklyn Nets have taken another one. So we don't have a pick until 28 or wait, no. We traded that away, so we only had like a 2nd round pick or something, so I really don't care. Honestly, we'll let everyone walk. I don't care. For team options, we want to bring everyone back. No question about it. So, I mean, look at all these players. There's Kevin Durant, James Harden, Jimmy Butler, Kyrie, Bradley Beal. Like there's so many. I don't want to give him a qualifying. Now this is huge. So it looks like oh, we don't have. How do we not have? Oh, I guess we did sign. What's his name? I can't even think right now. We did take on the salary of I can't think. Ben Simmons and Jamal Murray. So could we look to maybe move Ben Simmons? I know that he put up really good numbers for us, but is there someone that's younger that is on a better contract that we could trade for that would save us a little bit of cap room? It doesn't look like it. Jonathan Isaac would definitely be better cap-wise, but I don't think we would be getting... Evan Mobley is interesting because he's on his rookie contract. So is Pokazevsky. Evan Mobley obviously develops into a pretty solid player, but I was just looking for something. I mean, it's a 91 overall. I'll throw in 2 first-round picks, sure. We could get Jaylen Brown, which would save us a little bit of a cap, I think. 35 and 26. So, yeah, we'd be saving quite a bit. Could get Bam Adebayo, but, I mean, Bam wouldn't really be saving us too incredibly much. I think we have to do this because we would be getting our small forward back. We would have to dump the salary off of Evan Fournier. Let's do it. So trade, and then we'll go ahead and trade finder Fournier. Let me make sure that he doesn't go up as a small forward because he might, and he does. So let's go ahead and trade finder. Oh my gosh, why do I keep hitting that? Trade finder Evan Fournier, and let's just honestly just look for super low salary because maybe we could sign like a pretty decent guy. Oh, 2 firsts. So we'll have to keep that one in mind. Number 8, if we don't get like a really good offer, which I don't think we will. So trade number 8 might be the one. Jeremy Grant would be interesting, but we're not trying to go 82-0 right now. We still have to let our guys develop quite a bit. Pokazevsky's also interesting, but I don't think he's going to develop that to be that good that quick. So we'll go back to pick 8. We'll take the 2 firsts, happily so. So we have about 22 million. So we could do Terry Rozier, we could do Mikal Bridges, we could do Kyle Anderson, we could do Jonas. I'm going to try to sign Jonas Valanciunas for the fact that, and he does agree to it. And the reason I wanted to do that was because, as you guys know, if you move the positions around, it does make them better. So not only that, but we might be able to use him for a year. Actually, he's progressing, or he's regressing. So I don't really want to use him. But we could go ahead and move him to power forward real quick. Goes up to an 87 overall. And then we could trade finder Jonas Valanciunas and maybe a first. Maybe we could get something decent out of it. We could get Vucevic in return. Not really what I'm looking for. Maybe Jared Allen, though. Obviously, we'd be taking on a little bit more salary, but if we are trying to win, like, ASAP, that might not be a terrible idea. PJ Washington and Malik Monk, not quite what I'm... Tyrese Halliburton. What kind of numbers did he put up last year? He put up okay numbers. Not... I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more than that. I really was. I don't know. We could get Sabonis, because we are going to have to trade Zion. As much as it... Well, maybe not. Maybe we could keep Zion. We would just have to go over the cap. Could get Kyrie Lewis Jr. back. Get OG Anunoby with it. Not terrible pick. Could get DeJounte Murray. Let's look at these contracts, though. Could get DeJounte Murray. He'd be signed. Could get Malik Beasley. I don't know. Maybe I could get Clint Capella and then move him to a power forward. He'd move up to a 91 overall. Let's just do that. Let's see if we can get something better. I know this video is going to just pretty much be me just signing players, moving their overalls, and flipping them, but I don't know. This is just going to be something I'm going to try to see what all we can do for it. There's Tyrese Halliburton again. This would be interesting. John Isaac and Cole Anthony. There's Sabonis again. Killian Hayes as a backup point guard might be disgusting. We might be doing that one. Could get Lonzo back, and he'd be signed for 4 years. What kind of numbers did he put up last year? Solid. I mean, not anything crazy, but yeah, let's go get Killian Hayes. That's actually huge. I like that a lot, because now if we go to our player progression, Zion gets a little bit better, Jamal Murray gets better, Jaylen Brown stays the same, Cade Cunningham goes up a lot, Killian Hayes goes up a lot, Precious goes up a little bit, Denny goes up, Zeke Naji goes up, and Edmund Summer and Keita Bates-Diop. So we didn't really have any regression at all, which is huge, especially in an 82-0 type challenge. So let's go to these training camps. We'll send untapped potential to, I don't even know, Jaylen Brown. I guess he can have it. We got to send Cade Cunningham if he's not A+, and Killian Hayes. I kind of wanted to send one to Precious. I should have probably done that, but how does it say we're 7th in the power rankings after just winning a championship? We now have a starting 5 of this with Cade Cunningham off the bench. Oh, we have Myers Leonard on the team? Yeah, we're going to have to get him off the team immediately. Immediately. Let's go ahead and move Zeke Naji to a power forward, and let's see if we can come up with a trade for him. I know that he's a super young player, so maybe he can have some pretty decent trade value. Because, yeah, he goes up to a 81, so could I trade package him and Denny together and maybe get something decent? And we'll even throw in... No, that's fine. We'll just do that for now. Is there anything decent we can get from this? If not, it's cool, but, like, you know, this is a pretty decent package here. We could get Tyrese again. They really just want to give up Tyrese. So I might take that. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that. This wouldn't be bad. Isaiah Stewart would be interesting as well. Lou Dort and Poca Poca would be interesting as well. But I think I'm going to take Tyrese. You know, it's going to pretty much solidify our point guard and our shooting guard off the bench in CADE Cunningham and Tyrese Halliburton. So now we really just need to get maybe like a backup forward and a backup center, and then pretty much we're finished. So I'm going to look around and I'll let you guys know whenever I find one. So I'm going to do this next trade right here, just JaMychal Green for Hassan Whiteside, just because of the fact that I do think it'll help on the defensive end of things when it comes to having a having like a defensive center in. Now we can at least run. Well, I definitely don't want Hassan Whiteside starting. So we'll do it like this. And this is pretty much going to be our rotation, I think. At least for now. I'm going to try to make like a huge trade eventually. But for right now, I don't really know how much like more significant we could get. Maybe I will look and see if there's anything. I mean, I'm sure that there's crazy offers for Zion. I'm sure that there is. But maybe, I don't know. I don't want to lose Zion. I really don't, obviously. But who knows what all we could come up with. Maybe it would be something that would be worth it. Make our team just a little bit better. We could get Kuminga back. Or not back, but we could get Kuminga, who would be a really good player. Could get DeAndre Ayton, move Precious to the 4. So that might be one that we would want to do. And he put up really good numbers. And I'm pretty sure he's already locked up because it's past the... Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm not even going to really think twice about it. I know that in the real world, it's not really, like, you know, ideal to be losing out on a guy like Zion. But look at the starting 5 now. I mean, I do want to start CADE Cunningham over Killian Hayes. But CADE Cunningham, Jamal Murray, Jaylen Brown, Precious, DeAndre Ayton, Killian Hayes, Tyrese Halliburton, and Hassan Whiteside. We have Zaire Williams still, who's a really good trade piece. So I'm going to run a 9-man. I am going to rebuild the rotation. I am going to do that. And we're going to run it through this year. I'm going to get Zaire Williams a little bit more value, maybe get him closer to an 80 overall, and then trade him probably. So I will see you guys at the end of the year. Wow. So I gotta be honest, I sit in this chair and do rebuilds all the time. Probably do, you know, at least one a day. And I don't think I've ever seen in the second year Jayson Tatum win an MVP. So I love to see this. I really do. I think that he's going to be a phenomenal player, probably the closest thing that we'll ever see again to KD. That's my own personal opinion. I know it's crazy, but that's just my own personal opinion. So Jayson Tatum wins MVP. Wendell Coleman was Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Bol Bol. Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis. James Wiseman, Most Improved. Wow, James Wiseman put up 28, 13, and 2. Now I saw Steph was on the Wizards, so that could be a reason why. But wow, that's insane. That is our coach once again, Jacob Underwood's 69 wins. So we were just one shy of 70. So the goal for this video is 75. That's pretty much what I'm going for. Obviously, I would love to go 82-0, but I've never seen anyone on YouTube for next gen be able to complete it. So that's what I'm going for. Is 75. So I think next year is going to be the year to do it. So do we have anyone on all NBA teams? I doubt it, but let's look. Nope, nothing. Defensive teams? Nope, nothing. So we were just good. We were just good. I'll take a look at stats real quick. Jaylen Brown, Jamal Murray, Ayton, Hayes, Cunningham, Precious. No one's popping off the screen, and rightfully so. I mean, we have a really good team. So it doesn't matter if we lose. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So we lost in the conference finals to the Lakers, who Anthony Davis is your Finals MVP. Let's look at the team still. It's pretty much the exact same. I don't really know how we lost, but oh well, that doesn't matter. I'm going for just the record. That's all that matters. So make sure everything's rejected. Go to the draft lottery. I don't think we have any picks, but let me look. Pelicans. No. So we have no picks. Go to the staff signing. Make sure everyone's signed still. We're gonna fire this guy. Maybe this guy is the reason we're losing. Our CFO randomly. No, I'm just kidding. But he rejects. All right. Thanks, buddy. So we'll sign this guy who's happy to be with us. Now, I think what we need to do, I'm going to sim up to the draft, or I'm going to sim actually to rookie signing. I don't want any of those players. The team and player options, we want to accept all these, of course. Now, from here is interesting. Because obviously we won't have any cap room. We have had to sign, or we have picked up a lot of really good players. But I just wonder if I don't know. Let's see, because maybe now's the time to try to make a huge splash. I like the way our team looks. I really do. But maybe, just maybe, now is the time to make a move. Like maybe make a move for, I don't know. I don't know who. I can't even think. I'm going to kind of look around, see if there's anything that I can get. Chris Boucher would probably be an upgrade. He put up 10 points a game, which was a little bit better. Could get Desmond Bain and Xavier Tillman. That's a solid one. That's a very, very solid one. Could get Emmanuel Quickly, who averaged 15 off the bench. Could get Big Stu. He'd be a really good backup center. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get Big Stu. We're getting a first-round pick with it too. I don't really know how, but we're somehow getting a first-round pick. I'm simming through free agency because we're not gonna have enough money anyway. Actually, I'll wait until last day. Maybe I can sign someone for a minimum, and like that'd be huge. So all these guys have offers. Is Darius Garland? Does he have a real offer though? Theirs would be a little bit more. Yeah. So I don't think he would sign with us. Kobe White does not have an offer. He's insulted by the offer. Okay. Hey, buddy, I was just trying to get you a job, all right? Would he accept that? He does. So we just signed Jeremy Grant, which is nuts. I was not expecting that at all. So now we have our backup 4 and our backup 5. I might move Jeremy Grant to the small forward spot just so he gets a little bit better. Just for the sake of, like, yeah, he gets a little bit better. So we'll just run this. I really like where we're at. I mean, I'm just going to go to the training camps. I'm just going to send some of our guys to Untapped Potential. But other than that, I genuinely don't know what else we could do to be that much better. We have 4 guys with A+ potential. I want to get Killian Hayes to A+. I want to get Precious to A+, and I want to get Tyrese to A+. I don't know how much better we could really get. I mean, this is our rotation. Killian Hayes, I'm sorry, brother. I think that you're a monster, but I do want CADE Cunningham starting. So we have CADE Cunningham, Jamal Murray, Jaylen Brown, Precious, DeAndre Ayton, Killian Hayes, Tyrese Halliburton, Jeremy Grant, and Isaiah Stewart. I don't know how much better we could get with anything that we just did. The only thing I'm going to do is maybe go ahead and try to move Isaiah Stewart to the power forward spot and see if I package the 2 guys that I just brought here, Isaiah Stewart and Jeremy Grant. If I can package these together for an absolute monster, but if not, I'm perfectly fine with where we're at. I think that we're in a very good spot, and this is going to be one of the years that we try to go for the 82-0. I don't know if we'll get it, but it'll definitely be worth a shot. And none of these are even like close to worth it. So we're gonna trade. We're gonna move him back to center, and we're honestly just going to simulate the year. I'm gonna make sure everything's all right. Gonna get CADE Cunningham to start. I'm going to do. This is actually shout out to CUNNINGHAM. If you guys know who that is, he does a lot of like rebuilds and stuff too. So he puts on his defensive focus, or wait, no, not defensive focus. Play physical defense, and apparently that makes your team that much better. I didn't know that that was really a thing, but apparently it is. So I love it. I don't really want to set any like points of emphasis like when it comes to the scoring options. So the last thing that I'm going to do is going to go to system proficiency, make sure that 4 stars is going to be the best one. I feel like 7 seconds is good with this group. Oh, we could do balanced, I guess. We could do balanced. Let me go to the staff real quick, go to our head coach, and go to edit. The last thing I want to change is just his like what's it called? His preferred system to balance, just so that way it does give it a little bit of a boost. But I'm just trying to win. I'm just trying to be the best that I can be. So honestly, I'm gonna sit here with you guys until we lose our first game. So we are going to sim through these first 2 weeks, and hopefully we can get a win. I just realized what I said. Hopefully we can get a win. That is not what I meant to say. I meant to say hopefully we don't get an L. So first two so far are good. Win game 3, win game 4, 5-0, 6-0. Oh my god, and we lost. I thought that was going to be one of our shots. So I guess, man, I thought that was going to be it. Maybe we can still win 75. That is the immediate goal. Because after this, I just want to check, but I don't think, because I think we're gonna have to, re-sign a lot, and yeah, because we're gonna have to re-sign Jaylen Brown, re-sign Jeremy Grant, which isn't that big of a deal. But then all of our rookie contracts are up, so this is gonna be the last shot. Hopefully, we can get at least 75. 75 is kind of the main goal, so I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Man, I really thought we had a shot this year. We had a really good squad. We had a really good, really good run. But unfortunately, we didn't even hit 75 wins. We get 74. So, LaMelo Ball wins MVP. Frankie Mitchell. Killian Hayes, our guy, wins 6th Man of the Year, of course. Absolute monster. Zaire Williams gets Most Improved right after we trade him away. So, shout out to him. And then Coach of the Year, yeah. I mean, 74-8. Still a very good record. It's just a matter of, man, I thought we were gonna do it. I didn't think we'd go. I didn't think we'd go 82-0, but I did think that we would be a pretty good squad, which we were. I mean, we put together a really good team. It's just I was really hoping to get at least 75 wins. So I unfortunately failed this challenge, but if you guys did enjoy this, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. You guys have been showing immense amounts of support, so thank you guys so much for all of that. It really does mean so much to me. Just hit 1,000 on the Spurs video, so thank you guys for that. Once again, I 100% appreciate it. But let me know what you guys want to see next. This was a fun little rebuild. Maybe I should try it with a different team. Maybe I should do something different. I don't know. But either way, just let me know. But for now, this is King Sarah signing out. Peace.